Original.
Hello, and welcome to Webcrawler's minisodes. I hope you are enjoying having them every day of the week, Monday through Friday. I am Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
I'm producer Maria.
What are you eating, Maria?
And Maria is eating something. What are you eating?
A chickpea puff, a vegan chickpea puff. It's very good.
Puff.
The other day I saw a recipe for high-protein chickpea muffins.
Sounds good to me. Try it.
I might make them. First things first, we have some emails. Our first email is from Jennifer Marks. Melissa, what does it say?
It says, the subject is Mini Crawlers, Amanda Knox. Hi guys, I'm a huge fan of the show. My friend and I joke that if we had a podcast, it would be like this, fun and kind of chaotic, with lots of wild theories for cases. You got that right. I usually don't write to shows or anything, but
I almost just spit out my drink.
I usually don't write to shows or anything, but I'm bored in quarantine. Aren't we all? I just finished the Carol Baskin mini crawlers. At the end, you guys talked about different cases you want to know about, and you mentioned you believed that Amanda Knox was innocent. That's what I had thought too, especially after watching the Netflix documentary that came out about her a few years ago. I watched it when it came out, and then I did a semester abroad in Florence, Italy. One day we were talking about it, and we asked our cooking teacher what he thought of the case. Turns out he knew Amanda Knox.
Oh my God.
He's from Perugia, where Amanda was living at the time. He said they weren't friends, but they knew each other from going to all the same bars and parties. He said she hung out with the drug dealers from the town. He says it's very widely known in the town that she did it.
Shut up.
Like no one there has any doubts.
Shut up.
The police and the prosecution just messed up the case and the evidence so badly that they could never convict her. Thought you guys might find this interesting. Also,
yeah, I do.
Also, you guys should do an episode on Bryce Lespisa. It's the case my friends and I cannot get over. Thanks, Jennifer.
Holy moly.
I would assume, because I don't think Amanda Knox did it.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, apparently she did. I believe this woman's email.
The whole town of Perugia, thinks that she did it. Perugia.
That's wild.
Crazy.
That's truly wild.
Uh-oh.
We should look into that more. We also have an email from Bridget. What's that hoe have to say?
This hoe says, the subject is synchronicities and miscellaneous woo. It says, hey y'all. My name is Bridget, and I've been catching up on all of your recent episodes and decided to finally get in touch. I'm a Gemini and a witch. Two equally misunderstood figures in our culture. We don't claim Donald Trump or Kanye, but we do claim Nicole Kidman, Morgan Freeman, Tupac, Princess Nokia, and the Olsen twins.
Okay, that I can gel with.
I practice kitchen witchery.
Wow, Kanye and Trump are both Geminis.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. I practice kitchen witchery, which y'all were pretty much spot on about. Most kitchen witches are just introverted homebodies who love to cook, eat, and be merry, and their house is their large ceremonial altar. Y'all also mentioned the name Bridget Bishop, and I was like, okay, now I absolutely have to write in. My name comes from the Celtic goddess Brigid, which was brought into the voodoo culture as Maimon Bridget. She's a cohort of the Loa you mentioned, Baron Samedi.
It's probably Mama.
Mama. She's a death Loa known to care for the dead more than they were loved while they were living, all while being an unpredictable, foul-mouthed firecracker of a woman. She's said to be represented by a black rooster and looks after women, especially those who are in violent domestic situations. She's known to love spicy rum, and those who are possessed by her are known to rub said rum on their genitalia. Spicy.
Whoa.
Thanks for letting me express these weird synchronicities I've had with y'all's show this week. I love y'all's positive representation of witches in y'all's storytelling. Y'all
Wow, I like it.
I love all the y'alls. Y'all even inspired me to start my own podcast, The Devil, the Witch in My Wardrobe.
That's pretty good.
Where I talk about all the flavors of witchcraft, the occult, and spooky shit alike. Hope y'all are staying safe and sane. Bridget.
We're inspirations.
Thank you, Bridget. That's awesome.
So today our episode is something that producer Maria brought up a few weeks ago, and we finally decided to delve into it.
Ooh.
Magicians in the army. So apparently during the Second World War, magicians were used in the army, and today we're going to get into it. So Jasper Mescalnier.
Masculine?
Jasper, there's a guy named Jasper, and he works for the British military intelligence during the Second World War, in which he claims that he created large-scale ruses, deception, and camouflage using magic. Mm-hmm. He joined the Royal Engineers when the Second World War broke out, thinking that his skills could be used in camouflage. Jasper was allowed to assemble a team of the best artists, tricksters, engineers, and illusionists around to help him pull off his stunts. The team's official title was the A-Force. Is that what the movie's about?
What movie?
There's a movie called The A-Force?
Isn't there something like the Something Force?
The Force Awakens?
The A-Force is a comic book series by Marvel.
Yeah, the A-Force.
Comics?
Oh, it features first all-female team of Avengers. Well, that's cool. Why haven't they made an A-Force movie?
They will.
They should.
All-female Avengers. That's so cool. The team's official title was the A-Force, nicknamed the Magic Gang. Cool name.
Cool name.
That sounds so infantile.
The Magic Gang.
He created small devices intended to assist soldiers to escape if captured and lectured about escape techniques. These included tools hidden in cricket bats, saw blades inside combs, and small maps on objects such as playing cards. Oh, so it's like in James Bond when James Bond visits the first person before he goes out on his missions, and they're like, this Tic Tac is also a poison cyanide pill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Magic Gang used painted canvas and plywood to make Jeeps look like tanks with fake tank tracks.
That's cool. So he created a fake version of the German battleship Admiral Graf Spee, and he floated it down the River Thames. He used an inflatable model and mirrors to make it appear larger. So it's just like these weird trickery.
An illusionist.
It's like an illusionist.
Yeah.
Whoa, jinx.
Whoa.
So everyone was really impressed by this, so they asked him to figure out a way to protect the Suez Canal. So Jasper figured out that the best way to protect them from the air bombers was to blind them, or to make it more difficult for them to find the target to drop bombs on. So the Magic Gang supposedly built this system of rotating searchlights and mirrors that created beams of light that were about 10 miles across that was washing whatever came into its path with blinding white light. However, many still debate whether or not this event was actually carried out or if Jasper was even involved with the project itself. So it's not this isn't 100% confirmed that this actually happened. This is just some people's accounts. But that's a pretty cool, creating this giant searchlight, blinding all of the pilots. I mean, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy named Apollo Robbins. He's a professional sleight of hand artist who made headlines in 2001 when he pickpocketed Jimmy Carter's Secret Service detail.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
He took their badges and even the keys to the motorcade.
Whoa.
Since then, he's gained a reputation as the best pickpocket in the world.
Whoa.
He has a show in Las Vegas where he's taken over 250,000 items from people.
Oh my God, does he give them back?
Yeah, he gives them back.
That'd be tight if
you didn't have to pay for the show, but he would if he took it from you, he got to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he would do private shows where he would steal all sorts of things. He stole Jennifer Garner's engagement ring.
Good. She shouldn't have married Ben Affleck anyway.
All right.
Yeah, too late.
What's wrong? What's wrong
with Charles Barkley's money.
That horrible tattoo he has on his
Phoenix?
back.
Oh my God, that tattoo.
Yeah.
So this guy, Paula Robbins, did a TED Talk, and he said being a successful pickpocket is more about controlling someone's attention and predicting human behavior than anything else.
I agree.
So he worked with the Department of Defense to teach military personnel about deception, which this makes sense. You would, to hire all these magicians to like teach, sleight of hand and stuff.
I get it. John Mulholland in the 19. Have you guys ever been to the Magic Castle?
Yeah.
Yes, I love it there.
I went once and I actually liked it more than I thought I would. I am just afraid of magic because I don't want to participate. Like, I don't want to be called on to be like...
Oh, I want to be called on to participate.
Oh my God, really? I so don't want to be called on.
I always sit in the front row and I'm like, me.
Allie,
Ew,
you'd be the girl
God.
that forgot your card. Like the magician would do the whole thing and then you'd be like, I can't remember. And it would be like, oh, Jesus.
That's literally why I don't want to be called on, because I'm afraid I would forget my card.
You would 100% forget your card.
That's 100% why I don't want to be a participant. That's literally my fear. That's
your biggest fear is being called up to do
I'm
magic.
not joking. That is one of my top 5 fears. Like, no joke.
That's why you gotta show it to the audience.
Yeah. In the 1950s, John Mulholland was hired by the CIA to explain sleight of hand techniques and surreptitious signaling so that agents could use them in the field. He also taught them how to poison people. Ooh. He showed them how to glue a small pill to the back of a matchbook. And with practice, one would pick the pill off and make it fall at the moment the matches were passing above a drink. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
So like if you're at a table with someone and you're like, this is back in the 50s, so it's like you need a match and then like you put a pill to the bottom of it and then you drop it in the drink.
Yeah. So it seems like if you watch all like the spy movies now and stuff, like it seems like these are well incorporated into.
Yeah, right?
Like, I don't know how true it is. I don't know any spies, but like in Mission Impossible and like James Bond and even Spy with Melissa McCarthy, they use all these tactics.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I bet you do know some spies.
Do I, Melissa?
I'm not at the liberty to say.
Maria, are you a spy?
I don't know. I'm not at the liberty to say.
I bet we know a spy.
I know a spy.
You do?
But how do you know?
Because I spy with my little eye.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
So hold on one second, though. So this guy, Jasper, wasn't the only guy. He wasn't the only guy in this war magician group.
No, it was like a ragtag group of magicians.
That's so cool.
My doggy's a magician. I didn't realize he was behind me this whole time. I just got scared.
But then some people are saying that Jasper's like stories aren't like they can't be what do you call it?
Confirmed.
Why is that?
Yeah, there's a lot of disputed accounts of it. It's just some people are like, yeah, this for sure happened. Some people are like, no, there's no. But I would think that if he's working for like military intelligence, they're not going to admit to using magicians, I
feel like we did a drunk history on this. Drunk history.
Really?
Magician war. I just remembered something like.
If you guys know anything else about the magic gang or magicians in the military, Melissa, where can people find us?
You can email us at webcrawlerspod@gmail.com, or you can send us Twitter messages or Instagram messages at webcrawlerspod, or you can find us on Reddit. We got a Facebook group. Also, leave us
Ghost Army
comments. Ghost Army, what's that?
We did the story of the Ghost Army. It was a United States Army Tactical Deception Unit during World War II, officially known as the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops. It was an 1,100, this is all Wikipedia, 1,100-man unit, was given a unique mission within the Allied Army to impersonate other Allied Army units to deceive the enemy. So it was they were doing a whole bunch of deception as well. They used sonic deception, visual deception, radio deception. So it sounds like, the Ghost Army. Oh my God, and they have such a cool insignia. I'm going to send this to you guys. Oh my God, I'm like obsessed with this. Hold on.
Maybe we should get it as a tattoo.
This is like the tattoo I would get.
That's so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my God, wow, that is pretty cool.
You guys look up Ghost Army insignia. You're really going to like that. That's so cool.
I like that too. Wow, pretty cool. Okay, well, that's it.
They had rubber tanks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You
That's
better end this
cool.
episode. Allie's Allie's energy shifted quickly.
All right, well, okay, well,
Go, Melissa, go, 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 go.
bye.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.